I usually teach later on, to confirm for your very self that you've lived before. What you do, you have to get some really nice meditation. So you're sitting here, a couple of hours, really blissed out, having a lot of energy, a lot of mindfulness. When you come out of the meditation, before you uncross your legs and go and have a cup of tea or something, just make the mental suggestion, just once, very simply, what is my earliest memory? Just say that. If you've got enough stillness and power, almost immediately something will come up which you will recognize as a very early memory, usually from your early childhood when you were a baby. It won't be like a memory like you remember what you were doing yesterday. It will be a re-experiencing of that time. You're back there. Your eyes closed, being able to see, hear, and even ask questions about what's going on around you. That's actually how it happens. Then you say, earlier, please. And keep pushing it back until you get in to an experience of your previous life. And again, this is a re-experiencing of it, clear. So it's not one of these memories, where did I put my glasses? I'm sure I put them somewhere. No, this is actually clear and very, very convincing. And actually that's how it works. And many people in these retreats have done that. And it blows their mind. Yeah, actually they do remember their past lives, just like it says in the old books. You do need very powerful meditation, but you don't need... Some people seem to do it without the jhanas, but pretty close onto the jhanas. So you get very powerful meditation, very peaceful. And you just remember to ask that question, what's my earliest memory? You can't force it. It comes up straight away. It doesn't come up at all. And then that will convince you once and for all. You can read books. You can be people you trust. But all that does is sort of convince you, oh, that's interesting. That might be the case. But if you remember it yourself, then there's no doubt anymore. And of course, that will change your whole life. Simply because you realize, and this is absolutely true, there is reincarnation, there is a rebirth. This is not your only life. Now imagine how that would change the way you look at life. Death is just, another, here we go again. Been there, done that. And just the whole attachment business. If it's just one life, this one life is really, really important. But it's one amongst thousands. It's not so important. You become far more equanimous to the ups and downs of life. Far wiser. You see the big picture. So check that out during this retreat. And don't do it this evening or the next day, it's too early. When you really get some good meditation going, at the end just ask yourself, what's my earliest memory? And see what comes up. Any questions about that? Yeah.
Do you still carry some of the pain, like you feel some of the pain from your past?
Yeah, okay, that's a very good question. Thank you for that, because I should have said that if you do get a past life experience, the closest experience of your past life to this life is your death moment. And that's just so strong that sometimes people who've tried this, they've gone to the babyhood, and sometimes they got in their mum's womb, and the next thing they got, they don't like at all. Because it's not just remembering, it's re-experiencing the very unpleasant feeling of dying. And they've come out and they've told me, I don't want to ever do that again. And so, because of that, I tell people nowadays, if you do that technique, what's my earliest memory, you do come across an unpleasant, quickly say, earlier please. That's all you need to do. Then you just go back earlier, before that death moment. So you actually can experience yourself in your previous life, some other so powerful moment of that life. It could be a happy moment, but you don't experience that death moment, which is usually very uncomfortable. So you can actually get it, and it's really interesting. Answers a lot of questions, about who you are, why you're hanging out with the people you do.